Beijing warns of explosive COVID outbreak. Shanghai conducts mass testing. Shanghai, China's capital. Beijing is experiencing an explosive COVID-19 outbreak connected to a bar, a government spokesman said on Saturday, as the commercial hub, Shanghai, carried out mass trying out to contain a jump in cases tied to a hair salon. The caution accompanied a new tightening of COVID curbs in Beijing when you consider that Thursday, with at the least districts closing a few amusement venues after a flare-up in a neighborhood full of nightlife, shopping and embassies. While China's infection charge is low by way of worldwide standards, it maintains a zero COVID coverage, bringing up the want to guard the elderly and the medical system, while different international locations try and stay with the virus. So far, the country of 1.4 billion has visible just 5,226 deaths from COVID-19. Beijing government said on Saturday that each 161 new instances uncovered within the town on Friday had both visited the Heaven supermarket bar or had links to it. The current outbreak is strongly explosive in nature and tremendous in scope, Xu Hejian, spokesperson of the Beijing municipal government, told a information briefing. The capital had registered 46 new local cases on Saturday as of 3 p.m. 0700 GMT, each person already in isolation or underneath statement, health professional Lu Xiaofeng said. The town did not announce new curbs at the briefing, but later the Beijing sports management said all off-campus and offline sports for young adults might be cancelled from Sunday. So far, 115 instances and 6,158 close contacts linked to the bar were mentioned, throwing the town of 22 million back into a kingdom of hysteria. Beijing most effective comfortable curbs less than weeks in the past that were imposed to fight a primary outbreak that commenced in April. The sprawling Universal Beijing Resort, a subject matter park at the town's outskirts, on Friday rescinded a plan to reopen. City authorities said 3 of its people had visited the Heaven supermarket bar. Many neighborhoods in the capital have been placed underneath lockdown, with citizens instructed to stay home. Citywide testing in Shanghai, officers announced 3 new confirmed nearby cases and 1 asymptomatic case detected out of doors quarantined regions on Saturday, as almost all the metropolis's 25 million citizens started out a brand new spherical of COVID tests. Authorities ordered PCR checking out for all residents in 15 of Shanghai's 16 districts this weekend, and 5 districts barred residents from leaving home in the course of the testing period. A town legit said residents need to entire at the least 1 PCR take a look at a week till July 31st. China's maximum populous metropolis handiest lifted a grueling 2-month COVID-19 lockdown on June 1. I am a touch bit concerned because if there are superb instances within the compound, it is going to be put into a sealed situation, stated Shanghai resident Shi Weiqi. I may also inventory up on some materials nicely in case the preceding situation takes place again. Shanghai government said they'd additionally reprimanded and disregarded several district-level officers for lapses at an inn that changed into use to quarantine arrivals from foreign places, pinpointed as one of the resources of Shanghai's wave of the Omicron version of COVID-19. They additionally said they had warned or dismissed some executives at a state-owned organization that owned the Red Rose Beauty Salon, in which 3 instances have been discovered among workers this week. The salon's employees had not observed tips to adopt PCR testing every day, they stated. On Saturday, Shanghai mentioned 7 new neighborhood symptomatic cases for the day gone by, a upward push of 1, of which 6 were detected out of doors of quarantined areas. The town additionally recorded 9 new nearby asymptomatic instances, up from 6 the previous day. In overall, mainland China reported 210 new COVID-19 instances for June 10, of which 79 had been symptomatic and 131 have been asymptomatic, the National Health Commission stated. That turned into up from 151 new instances a day earlier, 45 of them symptomatic and 106 asymptomatic. As of Friday, mainland China had showed 224,659 instances with symptoms.